We're going in 3, 2, 1.
Whatever it takes.
Avengers Endgame, rated PG-13, everywhere Friday.
Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to a brand new video, and in this video what I want to go over is, well, it's going to be a video going back onto Avengers Endgame. Now, it's going to be going on to a TV spot I've already went over. Now, in that video, or that TV spot breakdown, I went onto it. It's going to be going on to like Bruce Banner, Professor Hulk, or just Hulk in general. Now, I kind of was wrong and I made a different kind of opinion over the past maybe a day or two. Now, so I guess with all of that being said, you know, maybe spoiler warning if you don't want to get spoiled. And with all of that being said, let's get into the breakdown. So this TV spot is going to be the one where Bruce Banner, as you know we kind of think it's going to be Bruce Banner, is going to be counting down from 3, 2, 1. Now my opinion, my kind of thoughts on this, you know, I'm pretty sure there is going to be a massive time jump in this movie. We've known this for kind of, you know, at least maybe like a year now. We've known this for ages. So going back onto it for this movie, we know there's going to be a time jump, but we also know Professor Hulk is more than likely going to be showing up in this movie. Now I am a strong believer he will show up in the movie. Now also I do believe it is going to be Bruce, or not Bruce Banner, but you know it's going to be Professor Hulk who's going to be counting down, because number one, it kind of sounds like Bruce, but it also kind of sounds like Hulk in a sense. So in my opinion, you know, if they're going to be mixed, it's going to sound a bit like that. So for how, you know, Bruce Banner and like Hulk come to be Professor Hulk, you know, I'm not really too familiar with him in the comics, so I don't know what's going to be going on there. But in this, in like the movies or whatever, I'm pretty sure maybe the barf technology could be kind of coming into play. Now, I don't really know, as a time jump, you know, there's going to be more than likely an agreement for it to be Bruce's mind with, you know, like, you know, the Hulk's kind of body. So I'm going to assume anyway it's going to be maybe like a year or two after, you know, it's just going to take a while for Banner and Bruce to kind of, or well, you know, Bruce and the Hulk to kind of get to know how to work it out and everything. Also, we know all of this footage is going to be taking place in the first 15 or 20 minutes, so if this is going to be showing up, it is going to be after a time jump, and it's going to be, you know, I don't really know. I want to say at most it's going to be 5 years, and you know, at least it's going to be about 6 months. Now, honestly, I don't really believe it could be 6 months. I do believe it will be more than likely 5 years. As I just said, you know, we don't really know for a confirmation about that, but going back onto it, you know, it is going to be like very, very interesting as to how all of this is going to be happening. Now, going on to something a bit more recent, or going on to something that happened maybe yesterday or like last night, you know, the world premiere for, I'm pretty sure, Avengers Endgame anyway. I'm not too sure if it was like the world premiere, but anyway, there was a premiere, and you can tell in this or whatever, the whole cast and everything was like there. Now, there was no post-credit scene, like no post-credit scene or mid-credit scene was actually shown, so a load of people went on and said that, you know, basically this movie is not going to have one. Now, I don't really know way too much about it. I don't know if it will have it, if it won't have it, but all I know is reportedly, you know, there was no post-credit scene or mid-credit scene. So overall, you know, it would make sense. It is very, very weird. I believe this might be the first movie that like Marvel have ever done where there's no post-credit scene. So this means, you know, there's going to be no X-Men, Fantastic Four, Galactus, Annihilus. None of them are going to be teased in this movie, which, you know, to be honest, it makes sense because, you know, obviously they couldn't really do it with the whole Disney Fox deal, which, you know, obviously worked out and now they can use them, but in the time of filming this movie, they couldn't go on and use them, which, you know, it makes a lot of sense as to why they couldn't use them. Now, I believe Avengers Endgame is also going to be out in China and maybe Australia. Now, there is going to be other countries, which I'm not really too sure of their names. I don't know if it's going to be released like there yet. But all I know is, you know, in China and in Australia, it is going to be released right now. So, you know, just be kind of careful for spoilers and like YouTube or whatever, because, you know, they're more than likely going to be on it, which is going to suck. But, you know, also that has been pretty much everything I kind of wanted to go over in the video. So if you want to and you're new around here and you want to get new Marvel videos every day with like the latest and greatest news and updates, you know, you can subscribe, leave a like and comment down below if you want to. And now, you know, hope you have a great day as well, and goodbye.